remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights, my heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let a night know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, but my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Wednesday. Man, y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we have Music Monday as well, but this is Sold Out, man, where, of course, we continue the sneaker talk. Speaking of Sold Out, we have the Sold Out Discord. The link should be pinned in the comment section, and it's free to sign up, where, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. But we have a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the Sold Out Discord. Shameless plug, man. It's a nice topic, man. Started a little later than normal, man. I'm going to be 100. I have literally been grinding from the moment that I got up. Yeah, it's just been one of those days, man. And I'm going to finish strong. And just hoping that tomorrow is a better day, so I'm going to stay positive. Not even going to speak on the negativeness that's just been approaching me all day. I just been testing, man. I ain't even in my normal gear, man. Like, I'm literally fresh out the gym. But we're going to keep grinding, man. I'm not going to let nothing stop me, man. I'm going to keep grinding, man. I'm going to stay motivated. But anyway, man, nice topic, right? We got another one, right? DJ Khaled voice. More sneaker stores are filling the cuts, man. So it looks like Dick's Sporting Goods and Foot Locker footwear stock has tumbled 30%, right? So keep in mind, I've said this from day one, right? No matter how you slice and dice it, Nike has always been like the bread when it comes to like these sneaker selling stuff. So if Nike them are feeling it, and if Nike them are taking a big cut, because we covered that, I want to say Saturday, we found out, well, I want to say I reported it Saturday, right? Whenever Nike stock is at an all-time low. And if a lot of these shoe stores, like insert Dick's Sporting Goods, Pulse, insert Foot Locker, right? Which, keep in mind, Dick's Sporting Goods bought Foot Locker. Foot Locker then was already down, right? Remember Foot Locker, we covered it. Me and Dunks used to do lives. They had closed over 400-something stores. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. We got a few champs here and there, but every time I've been in the champs, man, I mean, to be honest, they're barely getting stock, right? Okay, let alone the quote-unquote good stuff, right? Okay, and also, right, glad I just kind of checked the Discord. If it seems like I've been kind of quiet today and or distant, I will say, like I said, I've been grinding from beginning to end, but hey, I'm going to finish strong because that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended right there. I don't know if I pinned that comment to the Discord real quick. Let me make sure I got it pinned. Boom. Should be pinned now. My bad. I see you, Devon. I got you in 1 second, big dog. But that's my thing. And I'm going to probably do a live where I have you guys come up on stage. I'm not going to do it tonight just because the kid had a lot going on and I'm still playing catch up, right? So maybe Saturday we can all chop it up on the stage together, you know, and do a little live together. Let's just say I picked up some new kicks. When they get here, I'll let you guys know. A lot of you probably already won't be surprised. And no guesses, please, because usually y'all are very accurate for the ones who watch me. But with that being said, though, right? Insert any of these like stores, right? A lot of the stores' stock is just not where it needs to be. And if Nike them are feeling it, all the ones underneath it is going to be feeling it too. And it's hard to compare, right? The other brands like Reebok and or Adidas and or New Balance and or Saucony or Saucony, however you want to pronounce it, right? Okay. Mainly because these brands have Nike surpassed them by miles like years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, to be honest, it's like these guys are worth billions. Nike was worth at one point, what, 60 billion, if not more, if I'm not mistaken. They were in the double digits and borderline still is. You know what I'm saying? They're just in the lower billions, which in my opinion, still good. Keep in mind, Nike owns Converse. But if you think about it, right? A lot of these stores, and think about it. We've seen stores like what? ATL Wish, which I'm not going to cover that tonight. I'm going to cover that one for Saturday, but I've seen that. After 22 years, they're closing, right? You know, a store like that. And I say all that to say, right? If these retail stores are feeling it, right? What do you think a resale store is going to feel, right? And then I seen somebody post in the Discord, well, it was you, Devon, that what Matt Welty, well, somebody stated and Matt Welty responded where, you know, a lot of these like they're saying like these retail stores, the reason a lot of the quote unquote backdooring goes on is because they can't move stock, so they're forced to sell it to these guys, and then, you know, they probably make deals. This is all alleged. I don't know. I never worked at any of this. I don't know. This is just rumors, right? So allegedly, and I'm not saying any particular store in general, so don't come after me. But keep in mind like this. You got stores that can't move stock. You got a resale store down the hall on you that, hey, cool, we'll take some of it off your hands, but when these drop and you get these, hey, we need to agree upon a number, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that's how the backdooring is. You go make a deal. Because to obtain like a Nike account and you want to have Nikes or you're not going to be, let me put it this way. I have seen some stores that get caught up in the city, in DC, where I pulled up to get some Yeezys one time, right? And I love it, man, y'all got no Nike or Jordans in this joint? And they were like, yeah, we lost the account. I just left it there because I'm like, oh, y'all must have really got caught. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no telling how it's moving. You know what I'm saying? Because most likely it used to be another like big resale store in the city, and that thing went downhill. And I even forgot the name. At one point, I used to know the name. If I was to look it up, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. But the point is, right? If the retail stores are feeling it, they're forced to backdoor, right? Then what are they going to do when these? What are the resale stores going to do? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to put it this way. Having a spot in the mall or a location, 9 times out of 10, these cats don't own the building, right? Let's just keep it real. They don't own the building. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you gotta pay your staff, and you need to make sure that you pay yourself and have stock. Owning stores and stuff like that is nothing but a legit, flip money real quick. So, tonight's topic says Dick joins the Dick's. Pause, right? That definitely did not come out right. Pause. But Dick's Sporting Goods, right? And I should just probably say DSG, but oh well. Joins the barrage of footwear companies grappling for its dramatic stock reaction. So we got 3 articles, but I think I should only be able to cover 2 here tonight. It says Dick's and Foot Lockers are in a footwear hangover as stock tumbles 30%. Right? Okay, so I'm going to cover these articles, and it says Dick's Sporting Goods shares fall on the quarter, miss lowered Foot Locker outlook. This is my thing. Ironically, what's happening in August? Man, I don't know if y'all have noticed, right? I did. So, literally, right? Last week and week before last, back to school literally just started. Some was this week, some was last week, and some was the following week. Before then, that mean in July, things should have been booming out the bundle for back to school shopping. But to be honest, man, we're in different times in the economy, man. Let's just keep it 100. Right now, even at me, right? I'll bring my personal life into this a little bit, right? I've seen it, right? Okay, I'll run it back. I'm going to reword it. I've seen it now, not only with these people, not like the malls in general. They're closing left and right. It ain't just the foot stores, right? It ain't just these. It's everybody. And then now, like a lot of things that were, you kind of have to stay put. There's a change each and every day. And to be honest, dog, I'm going to take it to the administration side of things, right? To be honest, ever since we got a new administration in there, and I'm not really trying to take it politics, and this is going to be coming no matter who we got in there, you're going to see some changes. But we've seen a lot of dramatic changes from, your footwear to your jobs to everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It just seems miserable now. You know what I mean? If I'm going to keep it 100. Let me touch the chat real quick, and then we'll get the party started. I'll share my screen here. Let's see. Divine says, good evening, Polo. What up, Divine? What's Gucci, homie? Says, whether people sell their collection or not, sneakers will never die. Let me clarify this. I get what you're saying, right? People are selling now, getting out the game. To me, in my opinion, this is what I'm doing, right? Am I selling my entire collection? No. Am I going to sell some shoes as I get new shoes? Yes. That's always kind of how I did it. I've never, ever sold my entire collection. I've given away a lot of shoes that I really wasn't wearing. And then I did sell a lot of shoes that I was not wearing or did not want. And I only kept the stuff that really meant something to me. And I'm still at, hundreds of sneakers, right? And that ain't even a flex. But I just realized I accepted that I'm just going to be a sneakerhead. Now, with that being said, for the people who are selling it, quote unquote, getting out the game because stock is low, this, that, and the third, to me, I don't really look at you as you was like a real sneakerhead to begin with. You were just following a trend, and now that the trend is, quote unquote, dying, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Me personally, right? And I'm going to speak for myself. What am I doing, right? I don't plan on making a selling my sneaker collection video anytime soon. Mainly because, one, a lot of fucking work, right? Just to keep it 100. Two, well, if I was to try to sell my collection, yeah, I'll be in there all day shooting videos, dog, or shooting a video. Hell, to be honest, I get annoyed when I'm shooting one video to sell a shoe because I'm like, I got one more thing on the list. But anyway, what I'm saying is this, for me personally, what have I done? Y'all haven't seen me bought as many sneakers this year. I bought a lot of sneakers, but to be honest, I don't think I've hit the double digits, and we're in the 8th month. That means we got, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 4 months left in the year. On my radar, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 more sneakers really on my list. I'm probably going to scratch like 10 or 12. And, last year I covered at least like 22, 20. No, I think I bought like 24, 25, 26 pairs of sneakers last year. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? For an average person, we only got 12 months in a year. And, but with all that being said, yeah, I mean, yeah, if anything, I just slow down. Like if Nike them aren't really dropping any heat and or Adidas and them and stuff like that, it's like, bro, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I just bought some shoes for the gym. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, yeah, I really haven't bought that many, right? To keep it 100. So that's what I do. I just buy less sneakers, right? But to each their own. And selling them, there's nothing wrong with it, man. If you're getting out the game, you're getting out the game. Whatever your personal reason may be, I respect it. You know what I mean? So some of these cats, though, is kind of suspect of their reasoning. I mean, it's obviously when you get in front of the camera and you explain what you're doing. And I know what you said, Divine, right? And I understand where you're coming from. This is not an argument and or a disagreement. This is one of those, I see your point, but there's also other ways people may be doing it. I get what you're saying whenever you're like, well, why post and tell everybody? Just do it. Because they want to make max profit, and if they got somewhat of a following, that means more people see it and like, oh shit, I want to buy these, this and the third. Because a lot of these guys will go out on the limb and buy shoes that nobody else won't, and some people won't take their chance on the resale market because you will. Which I found a great video I need to post in the Discord for everybody to watch of how it kind of works. I checked it out the other day and I forgot to share the link. I will post it when I get off if I remember, right? But yeah, I agree. Sneakers will never die. It's just in a quiet zone right now. And I feel like we've been through this before. This has just been the longest I feel like it's been, right? Devon says Foot Locker down, and it has a lot to do with Nike products hitting. But see, this is the thing. If Foot Locker down, and this is not about to come out right, so pause. I'm gonna just say DSG, right? Then DSG's got to feel it too, because they bought Foot Locker, and remember they didn't want it to go through, but they insisted and kept pushing and got what they wanted. So now they inherited that, right? I was gonna say dicks are down, but pause. That definitely would have been a major pause. But oh well, we'll keep the party going, man. Devon says, think about this. Why My Year is able to thrive is because they make enough of their collab shoes for the public, while other shoe stores with collabs always backdoor. True, My Year tries to make it more fair. Ever since that one where that first one they did in 2020, they try to do more of a raffling system, and they do the, it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I respect it. However, they haven't hit the same since that first My Year 3 to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Really, I should sell my Year Jordan 1s if I'm going to keep it real. But you know what? I'm keeping them for now anyway. But yeah, I mean, a lot of stores do it right. I'm going to say this. I'll tell you somebody else who did it right. And I'm very thankful they did it. And I want to say, what was it? Last year or year before? I want to say last year, right? The undefeated fours. If you entered, you got a shot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got, and that's how it should be, man. If you enter, don't give people a chance to force it. Because think about this, right? I've seen people sell stuff the minute they get it in hand, and that's what people were hoping with. Hey, not everybody gets gets the undefeated fours, and try to sell it back to people like me. You know what I'm saying? That's really, really annoying. You know what I mean? I would say this: make enough for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what's projected to sell, especially if you do a raffling system. You know what I'm saying? You already see how many people you can make a best guesstimate right there and throw a little extra. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was one of the best drops we've had in the last couple years, in my opinion, right? So let me share my screen. We'll get the party started. Yeah, this should be a good one real quick, man. Hopefully you guys don't mind. This is going to be a very short one real quick. So 30 minutes in. And yeah, let me share my screen, just getting some things right before we do this. Let's see, boom, which I should have already been ready, which I really was ready. But then again, I guess I wasn't all the way ready. Let's see, boom, boom, boom. We'll go here. We'll start with this article first and then go to the second one. And then, yeah, we'll be on up out of this thing. So let me share my screen here. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. Guys should be seeing my screen right here, right? Says Dick's and Foot Locker are in a footwear hangover as stock tumbles 30%. Right? Again, this is the people that's investing in them. Like, if they're not making moves and stuff like, and to be honest, man, y'all seen my mall vlogs, man, and y'all seen my pickup vlogs. Yeah, these stores are feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Everything has went up, so everybody's taking care and buying their priority stuff first, right? Cool. Thing is, right? One of the questions that I get often, right? And I get this a lot with anything I do. People, why so many shoes? And you can only wear one. You know what I'm saying? One pair at a time. You know what I'm saying? I know you've had to get in that one, right? I've got that, And then, of course, I get the tattoo thing, which is off mode. They're like, I don't get it. Why so many? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, let me be me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot worse things I could be investing in that has no value. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, right? Now we're speaking of value, right? Because we brought this up too. Sneakers in general, though, while some will hold value, eventually they will lose value too. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. If you do got an old shoe, right? If Jordan didn't play in it and sign it, now those shoes go up from it. That's different. That's sentimental and probably for a certain top tier. But if you're buying it and trying to hold on to it and hope it goes up, and then 4, 5, 6,000 later, you know what I'm saying? Dog, in my opinion, it's almost not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Once it crosses that $1,000 threshold mark on the resale market, to me, I feel like the value is no longer, I don't know. That's just me, and everybody got their own what they're willing to pay. But that's where I'm like, I kind of just draw the line personally, right? But it says, but it's not all bad news, according to the executive chairman, Ed Stack, right? Okay. Sneakers on display at Foot Locker store right here. This is off of Getty Images. Had to want to just throw that there. But it says Foot Locker is having a bit of a hangover if you ask Dick's Sporting Goods executive chairman Ed Stack. So he's admitting, hey, things aren't moving like we thought. And this was a big investment for these guys. I'm pretty sure they paid millions for Foot Locker. So they want to make sure they get their money back. And I can't really knock them for that. You know what I'm saying? This is just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Indeed, he said on the company's second quarter earnings call on Tuesday, Stack noted that the footwear life cycle among sports brands and is experiencing a hangover right now, especially when it comes to the legacy lifestyle models. We're going through that hangover with these legacy silhouettes. He said there were several suppliers that have got some inventory that have been promoted on their sites and it spilled over into the marketplace. I think the market is going to continue to be promotional through the balance of the year. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this. It starts at the top, and I've always said this in general. Leadership. You know what I'm saying? And let's just keep it 100. Nike is leading the way. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, while some other brands have stepped up, right? Insert New Balance, right? Insert Saucony, insert Adidas, insert what? Reebok, right? Okay. They still haven't reached the pinnacles of what Nike's reached, in my opinion, right? And we can throw in several factors in here that what brings in the changes, right? And let's just keep it 100. Not only because the economy is bad, I don't want to make that to be the end all be all because, I mean, to be honest, people will do what they got to do to get their sneakers. But what also, you got to admit, our generation, we're getting older, right? The generations underneath us, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? J's was like, when our generation, right? The J's was coming out, you know, and I'll speak for myself. I'm most so buying sneakers now because like I feel like I missed out on something in my childhood because, you know, I didn't get the new J's all the time, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying? Now that I have the opportunity, and I don't always it's been times where even as an adult, I can't get them, you know what I'm saying? I've had to skip because, you know, things wasn't right. But for the most part, yeah, I'm basically living off that. But now this new generation, they didn't grow up with Jordan. They didn't grow up with, you know, sneakers going off like this. You know what I'm saying? These guys and girls now is like dirty Air Force Ones and or like some form of Adidas, you know, maybe, right? And that's nothing wrong with that. But that also puts a tink on Nike. So everybody pushes this innovation thing that Nike needs to do. I'm like, yeah, they do need to find a way to appeal to the younger generation. And while I see where the new CEO that's been going on 2 years now, Elliot Hill, is saying like, yo, we got to push back sports. I get what he's saying because that's how they got there. Michael Jordan took off like a rocket. He was going off. But to be honest, off mode but on mode, has there been another player to do what Michael Jordan has done, right? Cool. Easy answer. Everybody gonna say LeBron. However, LeBron's shoes ain't move or ain't last as long as Michael Jordan shoes. I mean, I feel like LeBron shoes lack the storytelling ability in them, and the designers are just different. You know what I'm saying? His, you know, J's don't really look like, in my opinion, even though it's a basketball shoe, they don't really look like basketball shoes sometimes, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? It was the beginning of the time. You know what I mean? All the rest of them, like, say what you want to say about the Kobe's, they fire, right? RP to Kobe, but they look like a basketball shoe. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. But, you know, Jordan shoes, I feel like have always pushed that, like, gray area, you know, between basketball shoe / lifestyle shoe, right? Easily. Devon says, it's the end and it's what you, in the end is what you like. This is true. Everybody got a preference. He says, it's like buying a car and reselling a car for a higher price that you pay for. And see, this is the thing. With the exception of a few cars, right? Majority of cars, right? No matter how you slice it and dice it, majority, not all, because I know there's some that you buy it and the price goes up. Some over time, if it gets really old and you got an antique, it may go up. But it typically goes down before the car ever goes up. And from what I've been told, right, at least every car I ever bought, the minute you take it off that lot and you drive it off and it's yours, the value's already went down 5,000, if not more. You know, and the average car now, you're not getting a new car anyway. You're not paying nothing less than $35K, period. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Devon says, he says, bronze shoes be looking like nurse shoes. He says, orthopedic shoes. I mean, to be honest, dog, it's just not for me. And the few bronze that I have been interested in, I'm like, dog, at the end of the day, I still didn't even invest. Like, I'm like, I can do without, respectfully. No disrespect to LeBron, you know what I'm saying? But let me get back to the article real quick. It says, these promotions took a bit out of the company's corpse in the second quarter at Dick's fought to maintain its full price strategy. It says, and with the expectation that these promotions will be continued throughout the end of the year, Dick's cut its guidance from its previous outlook issued in May. Looking ahead, the company now expects net sales in the fiscal 2026 to be between $21.9 billion and $22.1 billion, with earnings per share between 10.94 and 11.94. This is down from the company's previous guidance of net sales for the year between $22.1 billion and $22.4 billion, while earnings per share between 13.27 and 14.27, right? The revised guidance sparked a big sell-off on Wall Street, right? At the end of the trading day on Tuesday, shares for Dick's Sporting Goods were down nearly 30.8% to $124.31 at $55.20, right? Dropped from Monday's closing price. So think about it. Nike's dip, and of course, you're going to see Dick's Sporting Goods dip, which that falls on the Foot Locker. So if Dick's Sporting Goods is dipping, so is Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other these people, man. But it's not all bad, right? It says, according to the and think about this, right? Last one I covered on Saturday, JD Sports, they feeling it too. You know what I'm saying? They feeling it too. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what sneaker store, foot store, not feeling it personally, right? Just to keep it real. But it says, but it's not all bad news. According to the Stack, he cited new styles from Nike is a Mind shoe range, as well as the latest running offering like the Vomero and the Pegasus models as doing extremely well. The product pipeline for Nike basketball is also promising, he noted. This is what a person should be speaking to be positive if we're going to keep it 100. And there's nothing wrong with being positive. But I mean, to be honest, dog, the Minds 001s, even now that honestly, I feel like if I try hard enough, I can cop. I'm really not even really geeking over it like that right now. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, if JD Sports was really doing well, we would have. They had signed Yeezy, probably not. Exactly. But these guys were, you know, I don't want to use the term desperate, but at the same time, dog, they know it's just business. You know what I'm saying? Ye's tried to do the work, and let's keep it 100. He's been keeping a low profile. But what he said and did in 2022, I know he got to be looking back now like this is 2026, dog. So what? 23, 24, 25, 4 years for him to finally get some deals. And no, I don't think he's broke by a long shot because he's still selling out shows. But you notice he keeping his mouth closed and just doing the work, which is what he should have did to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Ye has made some iconic sneakers, right? We can't take that away from him. His Yeezy slides, they cool. You know what I'm saying? I got several pairs. You know what I'm saying? But it just hits a little different when you don't have that collaboration. Does he really need it? No. But at the same time, it definitely made a difference, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I never bought none of the Gap stuff, but when he did the trash bag stuff, it's like, dude, have you lost your freaking mind? And, borderline, we know he suffers and have issues. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to bash him or come at him like that. You know what I'm saying? Devon says Nike needs to make the Mind slides widely available to get people into the stores. This is true. You know what I'm saying? They're starting to get there slowly but surely. I saw them in Foot Locker. Well, I saw them on the Foot Locker app. I didn't go for them, but to be honest, when the right color comes available, I'm going to get a pair. You know what I'm saying? And see what the hype is about. And I stand on business on this one. I refuse. You can quote me. I refuse. I did it one time, and y'all see how much I wear these shoes now, those Yeezy slides. But I refuse to pay resale for a slide, right? Point blank period. Some that I'm just going to be walking around in, chilling in. No. You know what I'm saying? Says the other brands that we talk about, whether it be OWN, Adidas, and Hoka, there's some innovation coming down that we're probably excited about, Stack said. This is why I think we're experiencing the hangover right now, and some of these new silhouettes that are coming to the market are doing well. No, we're experiencing some hangover because of the economy, and to be honest, people have really hit that, like our generation, right? The people who still buy sneakers are the ones that haven't sold their collections. No pun intended, right? my thing is, a lot of this stuff we are, you know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, they hit us with the Flint, 13s again, right? I ain't chased that shoe. You know what I'm saying? My joints from 2020 still good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we in 2026 is like 6 years old, but I mean, I was barely rocking a joint as it is. I didn't need a fresh pair. And to keep it 100, I'm almost positive if I do a little bit of footwork, probably can find them below retail. So that's something you can wait on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Nike them gotta hit us, and they're on the right track. You know what I'm saying? With us giving M&Ms next year. You know what I'm saying? I think they're on the right track. It's just taking some time. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't even feel like Nike them even really wanted to produce that shoe as much. Like, are they gonna have to now? You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know the desperation is. A lot of shoes that we thought that would never come to light for the public are coming available for the public, right? Which they should have been doing anyway. One I would like to see them do, and ironically, it's probably going to be controversial, but the Khaled 3s, you know what I'm saying? Say what you want, the joints just fire. However, I don't think they were really made available for the public, but Khaled talks so much and kind of just, he over markets, right? If we're going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, for example, the only shoes that almost guarantees to sell out are on Black Friday is the Bread 4s. Yeah, and to be honest, that's because of holiday. And that's going to be like a gift shoe. You know what I'm saying? People are going to do it for gifts at point blank. It's going to be a stocking stuffer, right? And only reason I'm confident is my joint got a nice, good, strong crease in it. So I do kind of need a better pair. But I mean, to be honest, I feel like Nike could have waited one more year on those. Mainly because didn't we just get like the Bread 4 reimagined, right? Not too long ago. I got those. Some people can easily look at it and like, yo, well, I got the leather joints. I don't really need the suede joints. Because let's just keep it 100. Suede, you can't really rock. Well, I wouldn't want to get it wet, right? Pause. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to get it wetty. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going. It says, where we at? And on the more casual side, the executive said that the company is winning with UGG and Birkenstocks. I mean, look, man, respectfully, I had a pair of Uggs before. I'm going to keep it 100. And I sold them joints. Birkenstocks, no disrespect to the fellas and or ladies I seen in the Birkenstocks. I'll just say it nicely, it ain't for me. I ain't never owned a Birkenstock a day in my life, dog. And I'm not never saying what I will and will not do, but yeah, not so much. It says, we couldn't be happier with what's going on those styles of shoes, Stack noted, and we've gotten greater access to those in a greater allocation, right? It says, we've developed a terrific partnership. They're great to work with, and they're pretty excited about this. So they're trying to push other brands, but this is my thing. Nike still, if Nike's 60% of your sales, which I think that's what it was at Foot Locker at one time, I don't know about now, if they down and that's 60% of your sales, that means what? That's a 60-40 split? Yeah, you're going to notice a difference, right? Easily. It says the executive further noted that the business for UGG and Birkenstock at the company is really on fire and are trading significantly up. We've got a couple of other brands that we're looking at to bring in also that will help offset the athletic business as it goes through this transition period. He added, yeah, transition is definitely the word you want to use right here. So I'm going to cover one more article here for like the last 15 minutes, and then I'm going to wrap this joint up here for the top of the hour, if you guys don't mind. Again, long day for the kid, but I'm still grinding, man. So y'all hang in there with me. Let's keep going. My bad, I hit the mic, so if it made some little weird noise, my fault. But it says Dick's joins the barrage of footwear companies grappling with the dramatic stock reactions, right? But long-term investors might view shares of Dick's as the new lows as buying opportunity after a 30.7% drop on Tuesday. So we just kind of covered that. That's a big drop, man. If you think about it, because this is the article we just read first, right? This is that 30%. So it's a little over 30%. Not by much, but that's a big drop, man. And I'm not even into stocks like that. Now, again, I get what this article is saying. Some people could look at it as like, hey, this is a good thing. Like, invest because stuff is going to go back up. Or how long will it take for it to go back up, really? You know what I'm saying? To be honest, man, I may actually look into buying some of this stuff and just being patient. You know what I'm saying? But actually, I really would like to know what I'm doing, right? First and foremost. But it says, Dick's Sporting Goods felt the heat Tuesday after its shares dropped 30.7% following a second quarter earnings report that missed Wall Street's expectations and resulted in a cut in Foot Locker's yearly guidance. Says the challenges began Tuesday morning when the analysts were expecting net sales of $5.64 billion and adjusted a diluted earnings per share to 3.76. And what Dick's reported were net sales of $5.59 billion on an adjusted diluted EPS of 3.53. Dick's quarterly report were dragged down by Foot Locker, which saw the Performance Corp decline 3.6%, impacted by the challenging conditions in the athletic footwear marketplace. So this is my thing. So Foot Locker is the reason this stuff declined. So Foot Locker been on the decline, right? To be honest, I'm not even surprised at all. It kind of been on the decline. And now that they bought it, they got to, you inherit it. It's just kind of like when you get married, right? And we're not going to say male or female because I've seen it on both ends. Some females are better at managing money. Some males are better at managing money. But you marry somebody who's already in the hole. Now you just took on their debt. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I look at it. Your credits go together. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. My thing is this. Dick's Sporting Goods was getting certain shoes, but it wasn't getting all like that. And to be honest, Dick's Sporting Goods sell way more than sneakers. So if you got a kid in school, you know what I'm saying, and they play sports, which I've talked to a lot of people that I work with in general, they got a lot of kids and they play sports. So I wouldn't be surprised if Dick's Sporting Goods be one of their like go-tos, and then while you're there, you can pick up some J's or pick up some this and that third. So they getting sales in other angles that, Foot Locker and them, you can't go in there and get a bench set or some weights. You going in to get some sneakers, some sportswear type of like, I guess you can say like a t-shirt and some basketball shorts, but that's about it. Their main play is usually sneakers. But if the sneakers not moving, then what? It says, Executive Chair Ed Stack said in a statement that conditions across portions of the athletic footwear and apparel business became increasingly promotional. It says, and footwear sales at Foot Locker were hurt by a greater exposure to legacy footwear silhouettes. There were fewer launches in the second quarter, and the shoe that came out in the quarter performed below both industry and company expectations, which were more cautious view of the rest of the fiscal year. Dick's cut guidance for the Foot Locker business. That in turn then impacted the overall outlook for Dick's for the fiscal year. So from what I'm getting from it, it's really Foot Locker that's kind of hurting them, but at the same time, Foot Locker them got a total and they got a totally different like audience, right? But keep in mind, we can't really just blame Foot Locker here, right? As a whole, it's the sneaker community, you know what I'm saying? Because JD Sports, they've done what they need to do to try to appeal to the younger audience. Like I was just in there on Saturday, right? Okay, and one thing I'll say is, yeah, it's one of those where I feel like I walk into a club every time. You know what I mean? It's not for me personally, but if they got what I'm looking for, I'm gonna go in there and try to grab it. But that's why I don't really got no finish line in or Dick's Sporting Good or JD Sports like points, right? Because I'm like, I find it elsewhere. Foot Locker is still kind of one of my like go-tos, but to be honest, it's been DTLR for the longest. But if you think about it, DTLR falls up under JD Sports, right? But again, those guys are feeling it too. So it's the market as a whole, man. I don't want to just sit here and we say Foot Locker this, Foot Locker, what they need to do. Foot Locker them has tried the remodeling of the stores, for the most part. But at the same time, if you gotta keep in mind they got other competitions too. So I'm wondering what Dick's Sporting Goods thinks they can bring to the table to get Foot Locker back on the up and up. Because at one point, Foot Locker used to be that go-to shoe store, right? But it says investors immediately reacted by selling shares of Dick's, right? Which was down over 20% in the pre-market trading Tuesday morning. So a lot of people started to sell their shares. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's down, let me sell. I thought you were supposed to buy low, sell high. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm assuming these investors, not so much. They're doing the opposite. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hold on to, maybe they don't see a bright future for this at all. You know what I'm saying? It says their reaction and sell-off seems like to be the trend of these days, right? Shoe firms have been feeling the heat of the earning days when reported results or revised outlooks fail to meet the investor expectations. It says stock swings seem to be more connected to what the company says about outlook and less about the current earnings report. That's not a surprise, as many traders are focused on the short term and a cut outlook impacts that happens to the next quarter and the one after that. Says one recent example is the Crocs Incorporated. The shoe firm had a solid second quarter report on July 30th, with profits swinging to the black against a year ago, right? Net loss. And in addition, revenues were up for the quarters, and the Croc also raised its yearly guidance. But what the shoe firm didn't do was meet the guidance expectations for the third quarter. Crocs issues a third quarter earnings forecast that was below market expectations. Investors punished the share price by sending it down to a low of $113 in trade-weight trading in July 30th. That day of earnings report before retracing up the close of $123.66. Shares of Crocs closed at $133.52 the day before the earnings. So again, believe it or not, a lot of people do actually wear Crocs. Me, I'm not one of them, but I know like a lot of like females and or if you work at certain stores, you know, a lot of people I notice they'll probably wear those for the comfortability, like if you work in a restaurant and stuff like that. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's slip resistance too. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of pros and cons when it comes to the Crocs. Me, I'm just not there yet. I've seen people actually work out in Crocs, but from what I'm hearing, they don't really recommend that, even though it's slip resistant, but you don't want to drop something on your foot. But then again, these workout shoes now, they're no better to keep it 100. I mean, you can't run in Crocs, but some people don't run in the gym. You know what I mean? I run every day. You know what I'm saying? But it says shares of Dick's closed Tuesday trading session at $124.31, down from the Monday's close of $179.33. The stock on Wednesday gained back 4.3% to the close the trading session at $129.66. While the 4.3% represents a nominal gain given the 30.7% drop the day before, it could mean that some longer-term investors might see the lower price from the sell-off as a good term to buy the stock. It says, after all, Stack said during the company conference call that the second quarter report wasn't all bad news. He cited the new styles from the Nike, including its Mind shoe range and the latest running offerings such as a Vomero and a Pegasus models as doing extremely well, which we kind of just read that part, and noted that the product pipeline for Nike basketball is also promising. Meaning, I feel like he said it and worded it like that because he knows he don't want to get in bad terms with Nike and lose the account and or have bad terms with them, because when and or if Nike bounce back, because they've been a head honcho for a while, they just got to figure it out. When they bounce back, you don't want to be on the up and up where it's like, well, we cutting your account. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants that. So he's speaking from a good professional business perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we down, but we positive, everything will come. You know what I'm saying? They believe in it, speaking positive, which I don't blame them, right? But it says, on the more casual side, he cited Uggs and Birkenstock brand highlights, noting that the Dick's has a greater access to the shoe style and greater allocation, which we kind of covered that part. Last little part of this article, then we'll talk upcoming sneaker releases and then wrap things up for the night. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Appreciate you for being active in the chat, Divine. As always, it says, more importantly, Dick's net sales for the quarter were $3.85 billion, up from the $3.65 billion in the same year-ago period. The company left its net sales forecast for the Dick's operation unchanged at between $14.5 billion and $14.7 billion in the fiscal 2026. We're proud of our second quarter performance in the Dick's business. We've delivered comp growth of 4.9% and gained a market share despite growing pressure across portions of the athletic footwear and apparel marketplace, said Dick's Sporting Goods President and Chief Executive Officer Lauren Herbert in a statement Tuesday. She, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the lady that is now took the place of the previous person that used to actually work at Nike. Yeah, seems like she's not making much of a change over there, but she hadn't been long, got the spot. This is the lady, if I'm not mistaken, her son got caught up when she used to work at Nike. Remember that whole scenario where he was selling shoes and he was all this and the third and using the company credit card, allegedly? But it says She noted that while the company was taking a more cautious view of the balance of the year, we remain highly confident in the strength of the Dick's business and our long-term opportunity at Foot Locker. So, yeah, she's trying to stay positive, speak all that. So I can't really knock her for that. At the end of the day, dog, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit up here and bash it. But I do find it a little ironic, and I'm going to put myself back on the main screen because we're going to talk upcoming sneaker releases here for like the last 5 minutes. But I do find it a little ironic that she has still got that position after knowing her history, right? Maybe she's done a good job at the other companies, but I mean, that's a big deal to us in the sneaker community, if you ask me, right? But let me see if I can pull up the upcoming calendar for upcoming sneaker releases, man. I think I owe y'all like top anticipated upcoming sneaker releases too. When is the first, dog? The first is actually Tuesday, so I should be able to drop that joint. So we got time, baby. We got time. So let me share my screen on the release calendar just to see what's up. Upcoming sneaker releases. I did see those West Side Gun joints that Sonny was talking about in the Discord. I believe the raffle should be going live here. So we do have actually the Air Jordan 6 Awake NY is coming August 29th. So I already dropped the video for that one, so we're good. And then also we have the Air Jordan 8 Chrome. So the 29th, that is going to be a Saturday. Cool. For the people who didn't get these guys right here, who entered the raffles, who didn't hit. So you got another chance coming through. We got some Jordan 1 OG Nails and Grails. No disrespect, that's September 2nd, right? Okay. And yeah, I mean, we got these right here, the Tour de Yellow. One of my co-workers at work asked me if I was going to cop these. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? No look pass on that joint. Yet, no, just no. I see Divine, you said Supreme, where we at real quick? It says Supreme releasing the Nike Air Max 2001 Ecstasy. I think I seen some about that. I'll see if I can pull it up. So real quick while we're at it, we got some Air Max Big Bubble Greedies. We got the Air Force One Terra Squad University Red. Yes, I love red, but the Terra Squads, they don't really wow me like that. And I love Air Force Ones. You would think I'd be interested, but I don't know. September 9th, we got some 7s coming. That is a Tennis Day joint, as you guys can see up on my screen. Some Book 2 Chevy metallic rolls, and then we got the Foams camos coming here September 18th. And it looks like some Caitlyn joints, whatever. Let me see if I can pull up the Supreme joints real quick. And then also see if we can pull up the West Side Guns. He's a rapper based out of the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, probably hence the name, which you guys probably already knew that. Let me see if I can put it in the search real quick. West Side Gun, Saucony joints. So Sonny said he's looking for these guys right here. I'll see if I can actually find a quick little smimmage of it. There's a run fair on these right here. Notify me. The run fair goes live in about 5 hours, right? Okay. I'm going to be sharing my screen on that one. And then also, I'll see if I can pull up the Supreme Nike joints real quick. Supreme Nike real quick. Let's see. Air Max. See if it's 2001. I see what you're saying, Devon. Let me see if I can pull those up just for, ish and giggles. I think these are already on Goat or so. Of course they are, but I just want to see if I can actually find some good images real quick. I actually seen this actually floating around a little bit. So yeah, I'm not really impressed with them, but I'll see if I can actually get a better image because this one is not the best. Let me just see if I can go to Smimages and pull it up real quick. Smimages, West Side Gun, Buffalo, New York. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, my bad. I don't know why I thought he was from the West Coast. I don't really listen to him like that, so as you can tell, really just kind of exposed myself. My bad. Appreciate that, dog. Real quick, we're going to go, boom, share my screen. So these are the West Side Guns and the Saucony joints. I don't hate them. A little too much going on for me, but I don't hate them, to keep it 100. But the raffle opens on the 27th, which is tomorrow, which they're going to open at midnight. So for the people on the East Coast, dog, you might want to go ahead and stay up. And I know the West Coast going to get it. But, I mean, I don't necessarily hate them. It's definitely something different. Yeah, I don't hate them. They look kind of cool. I don't know if I'm going to justify myself buying them, though. But, yeah, and I know they're going to be on his website. But, yeah. Not saying I won't get some West Side Guns in the future. Looks like they're coming with some extra laces as well. Yeah, I mean, that's the box. Got a Scorpion joint on there. Presentation is looking good, though, to keep it real. I like this right here. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I want to buy the joint. You know what I'm saying? I got another little thing on the radar. You guys probably don't know that. And then we got the Supreme joints right here. This is what you were talking about right here. The Relieve Air Max 2001 Ecstasy joints. I don't hate them. Looks like there's more colorways too. So is there like 3 different colorways? I don't hate them. I don't know if I would buy them though. You know what I'm saying? So to each their own on that one. Not bad overall though. Looks like it got like some 3M on it. So it looks like it actually like hits that reflective material on it. So it looks kind of cool. It looks cool, but I don't know if I actually really want them. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting myself back on the main screen here. We're coming up right at the hour mark. About to get ready to wrap things up here. Let me touch the chat, and then we'll close things out here for the night. Real quick. Let's see. Where we at real quick. Let me make sure I read the last one off here. And we should be good, man. But let's see. Devon says, right? Make sure we get this right up. Says, use GOAT to get your $15 off. My thing is this, dog. Unless it's a really good deal on GOAT, they can go 20, man. But I mean, it's better than nothing. But they should go 20. But that's how you know also sneakers aren't selling like that. Because think about this: if they want you to get 15, they're trying to encourage you to spend. That's how shoes not really moving like that. Says the only shoe I regret passing are the Supreme Bacons. True. You know what I'm saying? I don't really regret any of those. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. The Supreme shoes don't really wow me like that for whatever reason, man. But overall, man, that's it for me for the night, man. I've been on this joint right at the hour mark. Been a long day. Got a lot of stuff still pressing that I need to knock out tonight, if possible. I will be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Until then, smash that like button for your boy. Sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. What I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we have Music Monday. I'll be back live again on Saturday with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast. Tonight, we covered Dick's Sporting Goods and Foot Locker. Their footwear stock tumbled 30%. So that was it for the night. And I will see you guys again on Saturday. And I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry, oh why? Oh, I'ma cry, oh why? I'ma cry, oh why? I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who brought my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.